Alright, you can learn one trade. Like, one trade. No, you don't learn it, but, like, you're born with that one trade. Like, anything. Like, woodworking, welding, anything. You can pick anything. You're born with it. You're just natural. You're a natural.
Natural at it? What'd you do? I'm thinking.
Well, I was supposed to be thinking while you were thinking.
Like, no, it's just two guys thinking.
I mean, people who do woodworking, like somebody...
Like they do art and... Yeah, that kind
like
of thing.
that kind of art.
Yeah. Something with art, because like...
Does painting, like that painting thing you were talking about, does that count?
Spray painting?
I don't know if that counts as an...
That's spray paint
trade.
art.
It's art, I guess. We'll count it as a trade for today.
Well, I think I could learn that pretty easy. That didn't look that hard.
That
maybe the city skyline, that thing was hard.
You have to be able to do, like, your wrist movements. You have to not hold it down. You have to be at a certain distance. There's a bunch of different things. Certain taps.
After, like, 2 days.
You would not be able to do that. Maybe in, like, 6 years. But, yeah, definitely not, like, easy.
That's a question we'll have to come back to later. Maybe think about it more. I was going to see, what's your opinion on time traveling? Against it, for it? Think it's cool? Think it's dope litness?
I think I've said before that I want that to be like, if I had a superpower, then I would want it to be time traveling. But
B-U-T-T?
Everything happens for
like,
something else to happen in the future. Like,
so wait, if you killed a butterfly, would it affect the future?
I mean, in a certain way.
So things you do could affect the future?
Yeah, everything you do affects something.
So you would want that to happen?
Everything you do. That's how it is right now. Like, everything we do, every decision we make, there's a consequence, and it affects something. If we had chose something different, we could have gone down a different road, could have gone down a different path.
Like if I got naked right now, what would happen?
Like, I read a thing, it was like, you procrastinating 1 minute in your morning could cause you to miss that red light, and, like, it was saying something like...
miss that red light, then, like, be late to work, and, like, not see that hot girl walk in.
Yeah, that was the thing I saw.
Yeah, your future wife or something like that.
Yeah, the future wife, yeah.
Speaking of that thing, like, we all, like, see cute people all the time. We just, like, see them and we're like, oh, there they are, cool, bye. Like, we don't really take action on things. At least I don't. Like, there's, like, today my last bike, I was looking at the door, saw this cute girl. I was like...
There it is.
Yep, there she is. I was like, that's
a
her.
person.
But then I walked out the door and I was like, man, should I ask her something? I was like, do you got a number? I should have asked her for a number or something. And I was like, well, if she was outside that door, she's probably near me. So, but I probably won't be able to get that kind of opportunity again. So,
yeah. But that's my answer. I do not think that time traveling should... Like, I don't think it's a good idea.
no, yeah, probably not.
But
I think, I mean, if time traveling exists, or where everybody exists, people come back to where we are right now. That would mean that the future's already happened.
Yeah.
Because we could just go back in time to, like, the 1900s and be like, yo, what's up? They were like, what? Huh? You're from 2000.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Everything you've already done. It's happened. Which then like, free will kind of...
Free... What do you mean?
Like, it makes you think that, like, everything you do is already planned. It's already happened.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird.
Free will is you get to choose what you do.
Yeah, no, but you feel like it's already, like, kind of been chosen. To me, at least, like, if there was a future already happened, like, well, everything I've already done's happened. So, I mean,
oh, yeah.
it'd feel weird.
Yeah, if time
knowing that I've
would
already...
mean that.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying, like, in general, free will doesn't...
Uh-huh.
Well, I forgot to do this before, but we are going to start having music in the background. Kind of. It's not like... It's like that.
Yeah, that's...
Just like this...
Just, like, calm. To keep it not quiet.
It's something to be in the background. But... On a completely different note, we were in, when we were in Dick's today.
Yeah.
So
not the store. Go on.
God. We'll get back to that in a second. No, me and Seth were like walking around looking for some drawstring backpack things. Couldn't find them, and we come across some baseball bats. First of all, we found there's a new batting cage inside Dick's. Where...
Side note.
Yeah, side note. You can literally go in there, and you can, like, hit, and it'll, like, tell you your average. Like, whatever. I mean, it's your...
I guess it'll give you, like, 10,
yeah, it'll give you
30
like,
balls.
Whatever. You hit, like, singles, doubles, home runs. But it's on a tee or whatever. And it said, 16 or under, you have to have a person who works there watching you. But,
Parent or guardian.
Yeah. But anything else, like, if you're 17 or up, you can do it by yourself. It's like, all right, sweet, I'm going to go in there and hit some baseballs. They had a padlock. What was it, a padlock? A padlock on it. It was, like, I wanted to cry. And I don't cry. Anyways, that was a side note. So after we realized we couldn't go in there, we went over to the baseball bats and we found some wooden bats. We, like, picked them up. Me and Seth both picked up a different one. And we were all, like, looking at it. And then we both at the same time tried to swing it, and the bats collided together. It was
we hit each other.
Yeah, we just, like, set them down real slowly and walked away.
Because you were facing, like, a different way. You were, like, right ahead of me. So, like, your right and my right just collided.
Yeah, it was, like, the top of the bats kind of just, like, hit each other.
Then we both instantly put them back and ran away.
I didn't even look at the bat. It might be cracked. I don't know.
I didn't either.
But if for somehow somebody who works at that Dick's heard this, it didn't happen.
They don't know I did he?
It didn't happen.
They don't know our name or anything.
It never happened. It wasn't us.
What happened?
We saw those people.
What happened?
What?
Anyway.
We had music to them, so I forgot to put on music.
See, you're writing music to this.
But yeah, oh, we were in Target today. Back to what you said about
I was
Dick's.
gonna tell my story, but
Yeah, you can say that later. We were in Target today. We were, like, looking in the food section, and it had, like, labels on the top where it said, like, what kinds of foods they are. And the one said nuts. It had, like, peanuts and stuff like that. Seth goes, Bryce, this is your favorite section right here. It's nuts. I was like, Seth, you're
I didn't
12
say
years
it's not. I just pointed to the sign.
Yeah. I was like, Seth, you're 12 years old. Just,
It's funny. Also, we were in there. I don't know if this was the same aisle or it was some aisle, but we're just like Bryce is looking at his nuts or something because you did get nuts.
I got trail mix.
But I turned around like, what in the world? But it's like, what? I was like, this, and you're like, oh, I thought you were talking about the nuts I was about to get. But it was like that the thing with all the prices.
No, that was the
It was
pickles. Yeah, the price rack thing fell off.
Yeah, it like fell off, and so we just set it up there, and they're like, yeah, someone will get it.
Someone will get that.
I mean, that's what I would do. I'd just leave it on the ground. I won't even look at it. I'd run away.
Exactly.
I'm a
Just
coward.
walk away. Like we did with the baseball bats. Just walk away.
Smile and wave, boys.
What was your story?
Anyway, my story. So, today in class, second block, I was just sitting there. And it was like the first 30 minutes of class. And, we were doing our work or whatever. And I got 2 quizzes today. Back. And one of them I turned into a paper airplane. I made it into a paper airplane. And my teacher's sitting there and he's doing something. He's like grading books. Not books. He's grading something. And I look at him. And I throw the paper and hits him in the back. He turns around, he sees it. He picks it up and like, change the grade. And he looks at it and he's like, oh, 70. And he just crumbles it and puts it on the ground again. It was the funniest thing in the world. I just threw a paper airplane at him.
I used to be like that in my grammar class. My teacher's name was Miss Gill. And every time, like, or no, maybe this, no, it was Miss Collins, my math class. I'd always get like my math test back. Like, you think I care? And like, I would like start a thing. Like, I would like make a paper airplane, or like I would crumble it up, or there would be the trash can, and like me and 3 other kids would just get up and we would have a contest for like throwing them in, like at like baseballs. We'd like chuck them and see who can make the most with our math homework. It's pretty dope, but
My math teacher doesn't give us homework. I mean, he does, but like, we usually finish it in class. And he'll always teach something new. Because like, we're in Algebra 1, like 1 semester. So it's like we got to do everything in a 2-semester class in a 1 semester.
Right.
So it's like after we learn something, before we even take the quiz, we're learning something else. And, okay. Was that you or me?
yeah, it's me.
I'm scared. Anyway, we were on the hall doing some work or whatever, and I had no idea how to do it. I was like, it was making me angry. I was literally getting angry. I was like, when I can't do math, I literally just give up. I'm like, I'm just gonna sit here and cross my arms. I don't care.
I crossed my arms. Not doing it. Nothing you can do.
Then my teacher, he was like, this is how you do it. And I was like, oh, this is easy. Also, we learned how to do what we're doing now. And then, like, you got to do another step to get that. And then that. It's like everything we learn is like more and more steps to get to the original thing that you learned.
Yeah, you're going up.
It's like 30 minutes for one question.
First you're going up the pyramid, then you're going back
like
down the pyramid to get back to where you were.
You gotta like switch things to make it to where you can solve it. Then you gotta get X. Then you gotta go back to the original equation, put the X in. Then you gotta get Y.
Yeah, then you gotta go.
Then you gotta graph it.
Finding Y.
Then you gotta graph it. You gotta get the graph where the lines meet and crap. And you're like, oh my god, I've been here for 30 minutes on one question.
That's
I'd been so angry.
There's certain, back in pre-cal, I had to do certain things, and it was like, it would take up an entire, like, half of a page.
I hate formulas. Remember those things?
The quadratic formula. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever heard of that, but...
Nah, I'm not pre-cal.
Quadratic formula.
There's a lot of formulas there that I know.
I'm gonna look up the quadratic formula right now and tell you what it is.
Is it like algebra or is it on geometry?
I think it's... I want to say it's from pre-cal, but I don't remember. Alright. So...
Why is the light on in here?
That's the quadratic formula. Where you have to like, and you have to like plug everything in. So find the square root of this for one. So you got to go in, find the square root of that, put that in, plug it all in. I forgot what the plus minus thing means. I think it's like, I can't remember. I forgot everything.
You add and subtract at the same time.
Oh. Equal to, I don't know. Anyways, yeah. And divided by 2a. 2 times a. It's like insane.
And you gotta find A, B, and C.
It's not even like it was hard. Like I know how to do it.
That stuff, it's like you gotta find A, B, and C, but you gotta do different equations to get A, B, and C.
Yeah.
Like, it just takes too long.
And there's an equation for finding A, B.
There's
and
more
C
formulas to find A, another formula to find B.
Yep.
It's like, dude, just kill me. I don't want. This is gonna be on a stoplight. It's gonna be like, do this, or else you're not getting through this green light. You're getting late to work.
I was saying, like, I knew how to do it, but it just took so long.
Oh, I know how to do it. But I do understand why they make us do a lot of equations, because it makes us better at it.
Yeah.
But I'm not kidding. Like, the math I'm learning right now, I can do it right now. Next year, when next semester starts, I won't be able to do it.
Wait, next semester?
I can get reminded of it, but...
Wait, are you in your fourth quarter?
I'm in my second semester. So, like...
That's right. First,
it's like
two
the...
semesters in this school year.
90 days each.
Yeah.
And there's 4 quarters in each semester.
Yeah. Well, there's 2 quarters in each semester.
No, 4 quarters.
There's
Quarters,
4 quarters
1/4. No.
Yeah.
Each semester has 4 quarters in it. Because it's split into fourths.
A quarter is
1/4.
Is 9 weeks.
It's supposed to be, but it's 4.5 for us.
Why'd y'all do it like that? Y'all have 8 quarters?
No, we have 4 quarters per semester.
I'm talking about like for the whole year.
Altogether, yeah, 8 quarters. But like, it's like my first semester I have 4 classes, each an hour and a half long. Next semester I have different classes. So it's like starting a new school year. Each semester is a new school year, basically.
Yeah.
But like my school's super easy to get around. Like all the halls are listed. Actually, right now, my 3rd block and 4th block, other sides of the building. Literally, corner.
Like
So I'm almost late to class. They give us like a 5-minute bell, and I have to speed walk there. If I don't speed walk, I'll be late.
In my school, we had 9 weeks for each quarter. There was 4 quarters in a year and 2 semesters.
That's what I had in middle school.
That's just how it worked forever in my school. It was easier.
I like 4 blocks more.
Oh, I couldn't sit in the same class for an hour and a half and do the same thing.
If it's a boring class, you literally want to debate suicide.
I sat in each class for like
I take naps sometimes in my 4th block. That's my math class, and usually when I do that, I don't know what I'm doing. Next day, I'll be like, crap, I shouldn't have slept. No, but the other day, I put my head down, woke up 40 minutes later, I was like, I just skipped 40 minutes.
See, that's like an entire, like my classes were 50 minutes each.
That's what they were last.
I hated grammar class. My grammar teacher was cool, but I still hated the class.
I would hate that in high school, having 7 classes, walking around the entire building.
I only had 4 classes in senior year.
I don't know how big your high school is, but my high school, there's like at least a couple
like
hundred
really?
classrooms. No, there's
it's
like 100.
one big L. That's all the classrooms.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's all mine is.
I can show you a map of my school layout. It's huge.
Mine literally, it's here, down. There's like 7 classrooms right there. And there's down, there's the lockers and all that. And then there's through another building, and then there's the
I was going to say something earlier.
other
I'm
classrooms.
forgetting what it is now. But before I forget this, today in gym for cardio, we had to run up the bleachers. And it's like a set of like, at least like 40 steps.
Yeah, you told me you were running up the bleachers.
Yeah, I told you the story, but I'm telling it for the podcast too, so I can remember it. Anyway, it was like, probably like half of this desk was each stair, how high it was. So it's like doing a high knee. And they're like this long. So it's like leaping and a high knee at the same time. And you have to do that like 4 times, up 40 steps.
Oh, yeah, I know what
So
like those stairs look like. They're like long up.
Yep, there's like 40 of those, side shuffle, almost trip, you're up like 100 feet. Then you gotta walk down those, but you kinda gotta jog. So you're trying not to fall. Then there's like these small steps that like trip you up. That's what I told you my friend fell on. But you gotta do that 4 times. And on my last one, I was running up, and I tripped. Like I missed a step. So I fell, and I went to get back up, and all I hear was my teacher in the back like, "Don't worry, Seth, nobody saw, get back up." It didn't hurt at all. I literally caught myself before I fell. Like, I mean, I fell, but like I caught myself, so it didn't hurt. I was like, yeah, now everybody knows. Everybody's looking.
That's why I said that.
I didn't care. And then when I was sitting down after I was done, he's like, "Who's behind you?" He was like trying to help you up. Like, keep going, keep going. Like, I guess somebody behind me is trying to help me
I
out.
hate that.
Yeah, me too. But yeah, what we're doing in gym right now, it's like hurting my legs. Also, I think I have asthma because it's like it gets hard for me to breathe sometimes.
I think I have asthma just because I always say I can't breathe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
But no, like it'll hurt my chest. Like I'll have to sit there for like 15 minutes before I can do anything.
It makes me hate life.
I mean, they just have bad hearts. That's a Dunn family thing. So our granddad died. I think grandma's mom or dad had something with their heart. No, I know grandma's dad, like something was wrong with his brain. He had like a brain tumor or something.
God, what's wrong with our family, man?
We have a lot of things wrong with us. Her mom, I don't know how her mom died. She was 60 though, I think. Her mom was young when she died.
See, grandma's almost
Not young, but like middle age.
70.
Grandma's like kind of late middle age. She's getting to the point of oldness.
I told her she was going to be old when she hit 60, so she's well into that.
I think 60 is like mid age.
Middle age is 45. It's like 40. That's a middle age. Like when you hear middle age.
Oh, that is middle age.
Yeah.
Because most people live to be 80. So grandma's like late middle age.
Well, actually, the average lifespan of a woman is 77, and a man is like 75, I think.
But those averages also like vary on like, babies dying, girls and stuff. Like those add to the average. I'm pretty sure they should.
I think they do like a normal, like a person who lived a full life. I don't know though. But then you also have people who like those randoms that live like 122.
Yeah.
Like
There's some randoms that like hurt the average.
Yeah.
They probably do it from like people who are 18 plus.
Probably. I don't know though. I couldn't tell you.
But yeah, that's another thing. The government, we're just a number to them.
Yeah.
Like we're probably just 2 males.
We're dollar signs to them.
Want a lot of money too. Want a lot of money.
Taxes.
You know how much money we give the government?
A lot.
It's like 1/4 of our annual salary, and it just gets more. The more rich you get, the more money you pay. Like I said, people who make like $600,000 and more a year, they pay like 46% in tax a year. They only have to pay half their salary. I mean, it's not hurting them because they're already rich, but like still, like $600K, I want to keep at least 400 of it.
I want to keep all 600 of it. Why should I give it to some? Makes me angry every time.
It does.
I want proof that they're sending. Like they're not sending this to people who need it. They're sending it to people like.
Well, it also goes to like bridges. Also, that's another thing. They charge you for bridges when you pass them. It's like that's my tax money that I paid for
Exactly.
originally. Use the tax money to finish it. Why am I paying to cross this thing?
That's exactly. So we're not paying for the bridges. We're paying for it right now. Like as we cross the bridge. That's why.
I don't understand.
I will never go over tolls.
And you gotta pay like $15.
Actually, I did go over toll, and my last toll bill was $35.
I hate that. It's the dumbest thing in the world.
I hate the entire the government. Most fishy thing in the world.
Yeah, it's shady. I know they're doing some weird crap.
They're always.
I guarantee they mess with dead bodies. I'm pretty sure that's been confirmed. Like they dig like dead bodies up that don't have families. Like everybody in their family's dead. Like, say right now we didn't reproduce the Dunn family, and we all died, they would start digging up our bodies probably. Probably not us, but like, I mean, there's a chance they could because our family would be dead.
Yeah.
So there'd be nobody to
Use this
care.
for, like, testing.
Yeah. Do chemicals and crap.
Yeah, like test different chemicals.
Chris said we can change genetics. Like, we can make it to where mosquitoes don't sting us anymore and crap like that. They said we can do that to humans and stuff too. And Chris said they don't do it because they say it's playing God. I think there's something else with it.
Yeah, they've
because
already tried it.
Probably. But have you seen like Area 51? But have you seen like the movies whenever they try something? I know it's movie and it's for the plot, but like most like I don't see an outcome of them like making you have steroids permanently in your body. I don't see that working out for mankind. Because what if you were a bad person?
Yeah.
What if you were bulletproof? Like they make it to where you're bulletproof? You can just go on a rampage and just start going and killing people. They'd have to like send a bomb and kill like hundreds of people just to kill you because you're bulletproof.
Yeah.
That's how monsters are made.
That's how like Prototype.
Yeah. He was made.
Yeah. This music's like
It's chill.
yeah, it's soothing.
This is the type of music we were listening to for like 2 days when we were going to sleep. Do you believe in aliens?
No.
Do you think like the whole galaxy, how big it is and everything, you think that's real? Or you think it was like some...
I don't think that we can know. They haven't been there. They haven't seen all these galaxies.
They've seen it with telescopes
Yeah, but you
and like
can't
satellite
see it.
images.
But like we can't go that. Like we can go a certain distance. We've gone out of the galaxy before. I'm pretty sure. With
What,
that
humans?
one.
Oh no, that one satellite, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's been out there since like 1940.
Yeah. Exactly.
We could send one now that would catch up.
And like with them saying like the universe is constantly expanding. I don't know if I believe that. I mean, I understand that like.
The Big Bang, like, I know the Big Bang thing is fake.
Yeah.
Well, one, because I'm a Christian, and two, like, when have you ever seen anything come from an explosion?
Never.
You've never seen anything come from an explosion other than freaking blackness and less things. And all of a sudden, there was just like, boom, like all of a sudden. Like they were like this damn. That does make me wonder, though. What was there before God? You know, he was just roaming around.
That's what they say, but God says that He's always been. He's always just been.
He's always
There's nothing
been.
we can wrap our minds around. Like around.
We're two.
Like we've been.
He's
so,
probably made us for that, too.
We're on the Earth. We've never. Our minds can't expand that far.
Oh, no.
We're on this Earth where there's limits to everything.
Everything's limited.
We just can't think that. Our brains won't let us. Can't comprehend it. That's why you just gotta.
Yeah, if I start, like, thinking, like, before the galaxy and everything, my mind just goes black.
Yeah, I don't know what to think.
I feel like everyone's thought that.
Even like thinking, like about space, like what space is, like how there's just these big rock. Like we're on a big rock right now, that's spinning around 8,000 miles an hour.
I think it's like 700 something.
Here, let me look it up.
What was I gonna say? Crap. Oh, you know gravity's just a theory.
Yeah, it's a theory of.
Gravity's not proven.
But it's real.
Yeah, it's like a thing. That's what it's got a name. It's like this microphone. It's called a microphone. Everything we say is just random sounds.
Okay, so it's 1,000 miles per hour.
1,000.
Yeah, we're on a giant rock, spinning around
Do you
even
think-
bigger
You think Earth's a
ball of
sphere?
fire.
You think Earth's a sphere, right?
Yeah. They would have no reason to lie about that. Like,
Exactly.
I think the government's real fishy and all that, but that's just something you don't lie. Like why? There's no point in that.
The only point I see in them like faking the moon thing is them just wanting to beat like, Russia or something there.
Oh yeah, but I don't know. I believe even if we didn't go to the moon, we've been to space.
But we do believe a lot of the things they tell us.
Yeah.
We're like sheep. That's so weird. It's like the government. They like. It's like
Yeah, what are they?
it's like you know like say if you were gonna be on a movie with like Kevin Hart, and they were like, all right, you're getting the job, but don't tell anybody. You tell your family, even though they told you not to tell anybody.
Yeah,
What does the government do? They kill your family. They're like,
I wouldn't
they're
do
not even gonna give you the chance.
They lock your family up in like an enclosed prison for the rest of their lives.
Something. Because they obviously have secrets. Like the nuclear code dudes that just like walk around with the codes. Like, they just keep that secret. They just don't turn all of a sudden.
But no, like back to space. Like think about it right now. We're in this room, this little box. We think we're hot stuff living on Earth. We're in this box right now. We got Red Bull right here. You know, I got a Red Bull. You had a Monster.
Had. It's empty now.
Then you zoom out, you see Virginia. We're in Virginia. You zoom out again, we're in United States. Zoom out again, we're on Earth. Zoom out again, we're in the solar system.
Then we're in the
Zoom out
Milky
again,
Way.
we're in the Milky Way. You can't, right now, there's a satellite looking at us from space. Can't see us.
I can't see us. We have a roof. You can probably see me through. That's another thing. They see us through our phone cameras.
Yeah, it's pretty weird too. But I've learned to live with it.
Like
What are they gonna do?
that phone's seen me naked.
Yep.
I'm on the toilet like this all the time.
But no, we're like a grain of sand. Like smaller. What is smaller than sand?
Yeah. Mom, atoms. You know they found something smaller than atoms?
Half an atom.
It's like, I don't know what it's called. I think it like starts with a P or a Q. But
Point is, we are.
that's another thing. I was like, who was there that like look, we're made of something small.
Yeah, like this is made of a bunch of different other things.
I mean, it is. It's been
Molecules.
proven, but like still, like
Yeah, like you thought about that.
everything is made of something. Atoms are made of something. Whatever atoms are, whatever
That's
makes
another-
atoms,
that's
those are
another
made of something.
reason I believe in God, like a God, like God. Spirit.
Whatever's
being.
in this that like makes up this and all the colors, I also don't believe that thing. They're like blue right there. They're like it's everything but blue. Like I don't
Yeah.
care. I see blue, so it's blue. But yeah, that like thing, like our minds will never comprehend.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you think that
No matter how far technology gets, we'll never find it.
like the Big Bang? How could it explode, create this
You need
giant-
oxygen and like what else do you need?
hydrogen? I don't know. Hydrogen's like what made in water. Oxygen and hydrogen's water. I don't know.
H2O.
But anyways, like it explodes. Not only does it create this solar system of like galaxies and stuff, but our solar system, each planet is far enough apart where we're not colliding as we're going around the sun. We are on the Earth, the only place with life, where we're not burning up or freezing to death.
Mm-hmm.
If you go one space closer or
We
one
haven't
space
found a
farther,
planet that's like that.
yeah, if you go to Mars,
Probably like 500 miles farther.
yeah, but if you go to Mars, you're gonna freeze. If you go to Venus, you're gonna burn. There's no, like
Perfect spot
we're spinning
for
around.
life.
We're spinning around. We've been spinning around.
All this just randomly happened.
And then you zoom in, and you got like
We have like planets like Saturn, like with their own gravitational pull to like make asteroids and stuff, like not hit Earth.
yeah, we like Jupiter is like, and like our moon. Our
Mhm.
moon has so many craters on it from.
Like Jupiter and stuff, they make the big meteors
Mhm.
go around and stuff like that.
Well, that's what Saturn's ring is, right? Just a bunch of asteroids that have just started.
Because Saturn's a gas planet, so nothing can touch it.
But, and not only that, but like the atoms and stuff like that. Like all this stuff has come to where it's like forming these metals and stuff like that. And like,
Yeah.
it's just, I don't know how
It's
anybody
weird.
can believe in like there
Anything,
not being a superior.
anything below a god.
Yeah, even if you don't believe in like,
Jesus.
yeah, like
Like
is
that
there's
God?
somebody. There's
There
somebody.
has to be.
Yeah.
There's no way this all just randomly happened.
I don't get it.
And our body, let's just talk about our body. Everything in it.
Yeah.
Like
All
our
these
bones, our
organs
ribs,
and-
everything. Like,
yeah.
that's just like evolution. From what? Why would we need ribs?
Yeah.
You get punched there and like
Yeah,
one
it
punch.
protects-
If we didn't have ribs, one punch to the gut would have killed us.
Yeah.
By literally anything, like a stick, running into a tree or something, like running, killed you.
And how like if we get a cut, our body's like heals it.
It heals.
Yeah.
And it heals relatively fast too for like small things. Even like if your arm gets cut off, The skin around, like, it'll heal in like a couple, like a year or two.
Yeah, it'll turn into like a.
Yeah.
It won't be like a bone just sitting there.
Yeah. You think, well, we're gonna go back to this topic, but you think they'll ever, like, make it to where you can actually feel? Like, if my hand got cut off, you think they'd ever make another hand to where you can feel?
I think they do have.
I think I saw something about it, but it's like...
It's really expensive, obviously, but I think you can do it. Like, you can get, like, you can feel heat, different temperatures with them.
I think there's, like, sensors that go into the arm or something, and it goes into your head.
Yeah, they have ways of, like...
Because that's how we feel everything. It goes to our, like, spine, and then that goes to our head.
All that, and just, like, again, like that. Right now, me touching this, I feel that.
But our heart, lungs, everything.
Instantly, I feel this. It's all being sent to my brain, and that's
instantly.
Split. Yeah.
Like hundreds of milliseconds.
But yet I was just an explosion.
Like 0.000001 millisecond. We're feeling everything. So
I just don't get it how anybody can.
I don't understand how some people create some things. Like people's creativity and stuff just amazes me sometimes.
You know, like the like people who like Einstein and people who like
well, they're naturally gifted though. Their brains are bigger. Some of them.
Or like a lot of people did it on accident.
What?
Like figured things out.
I think the microscope was an accident.
Yeah, like the
But no, like computer, like the internet.
Yeah, I don't understand how it's a thing. Like, how does it work?
How fast it works, like. You can literally go to Japan and I can FaceTime you instantly.
Yeah.
So
yeah, phones are weird. How can I just like...
It's waves through the air.
I can like punch in some numbers and I'm just like talking.
You can FaceTime too. You can see them.
Yeah.
You can hack people's cameras. You can see through their camera, which is what the government does.
Yeah. We know. I know you should do it. Oh,
like,
I do that all the time. Like, I'll be sitting there on my phone and be like, I know you're watching me, and I don't care. I do that all the time.
You just be like, yeah, I know you're watching. So weird.
But yeah, like, I honestly, like, religion's like,
The only thing that makes me skeptical of religion is like people saying back in the day, before Jesus came, or like before we knew about God or something like that, like or they're talking about the historical things, like, but we have Adam and Eve. That's what we believe in.
Yeah.
But they're talking about the people like Zeus and all them, like they made up gods, and they made up heavens and stuff like that, so that they would believe in something, so that they could believe in an afterlife.
That's if you believe in something else.
Yeah, no, but like they're saying that people back in the day would make a religion. Like, why wouldn't people just make a new religion by like a god or something? But like, still.
But like in the Bible, he like it predicts.
But I don't believe in God because of like heaven. Like I'm not believing in God because I want to go to heaven. I mean, obviously I do, but I'm not like, oh, this one's got the best reward, so I got to believe in this one.
Yeah, I've never thought about that. I've never thought like, yeah, this is like the best reward.
I believe in God because
But if you go in the Bible, it predicts. It has prophecies that have been. Several prophecies have been fulfilled already. There's prophecies in Revelations that have been fulfilled. Like, it's almost done. All the prophecies that God has said were going to happen have almost, pretty much all of them.
You know, we were talking about time travel? Like, the future's already happened? It actually already has. Because, like, God can see 10,000 years from now.
Well, yeah, but in a way.
In a way it hasn't happened?
Have free will, it hasn't.
Yeah, no, but he already knows that.
Technically.
That's weird. Can you imagine have the power to do anything? Like,
I don't want that power.
Like, you could be able to make something like us.
I mean, that would be pretty cool, actually.
Like, make a species, make planets, make galaxies, make intelligent animals.
Yeah. Can you imagine being Adam got to name?
That's what we are. We, like, humans, they think, like, making technology, robots and stuff, we think we can pretend to be God and something like that, like.
Yeah. Like,
and people also question, like,
cloning.
Cloning.
That's kind of like playing.
I bet they've done that on humans. But, no, people are also talking about, like, You said something. What was I talking about before cloning?
We were playing God. Not humans and robots.
I lost it. I was gonna say something.
But what I was gonna say about
People were saying that just hold that thought. People are saying that why would God make us like not be able to understand stuff? And like not be super strong, not be invincible, not like be able to just to like me snap and like have a drink or something. I was like, I don't know the reason, but I just know that it was part of his plan. Like, it was the part of life that he just wanted us to have. Maybe it's what he didn't have before he created all this and stuff.
No, I mean, it's just not. It's not something like somebody like God would do. Like, why would a being like that care if we can snap and have a drink? Or why would he care about that?
Well, why would he care to make us?
Because he said it was like there was just nothing. It was black. And he said
So
wanted to
everything was just because he was bored, kind of, or lonely.
Yeah, I mean, he had the angels.
But I was about to say he could just make things. That's crazy.
It's kind of like a painter, like an artist. They see a blank canvas and they just paint something.
Yeah. That's what I used to do with paper. I would just like draw like a line, and then I would draw like teeth from it or something, and then I'd just draw a monster or something.
But
I'd want to be an architect. That's what I'd want to be professionally, like building houses.
yeah,
I think that'd be pretty
I
cool.
used to want to be an architect.
It's too much
But
math.
it's a
but
lot
like,
of math.
yeah. And I don't want to like. I don't want to have that much responsibility on a house not falling down.
Well, if you're a good architect, then
something.
you don't have to worry about that.
You know, but
Just get a strong structure. Or a strong surface.
what were you talking about earlier?
I was gonna say things like Allah. It's kind of like like.
Oh, that's just a Muslim word for God.
Yeah, it's like the
They
same.
believe in the same God. It's just a different word for him.
But it's kind of the same. It's different though.
Yeah, they believe in like different things. I
Look
don't
at
think
the Quran. There's
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot. It's like.
in
It's
their
similar,
religion.
but it's different in the same. Like they're both very similar. The Bible and the Quran.
Yeah.
And they're like they're gods. But like one of the main, like I'll never forget, in the Quran, it says to destroy all infidels. I'm taking it out of context. I don't know what it says before or after that. Because I know people take things out of the Bible out of context all the time. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
hate it. So,
Like marking the body.
yeah. But I mean, like, so I'm not going to just say that. Like, I am taking that out of context. It says destroy all infidels, and that's all I'm taking out. But you know what an infidel is, right?
Oh,
It's anybody who disagrees with them and what they believe. That's like,
that's not what God preaches. Jesus preached.
well, yeah, this is Allah. And,
Well, yeah, that's like one of the differences there.
yeah, like the people in 9/11 destroyed all those 2 towers. They were Muslim. That's what they believed. They thought they were doing what they were supposed to do by doing what the Quran says.
So many people's families and stuff died.
They
Like
believe,
people's moms.
they literally think by killing these
grandmas.
people that they're saving their spot in their heaven.
No, they definitely went to hell. I mean, unless they had like believed in Jesus dying on the cross. But no, like 3 times a day they have to pray. They have to get on their knees on a mat or something. Like
Yeah, it's like a
they have to face a certain direction.
Yeah. It's all works based, which is
Like we pray, but like it doesn't say in the Bible. Like pray at 3:30 p.m. facing east where the sun rises. Like no, it doesn't say that. I don't know who I was talking to. They were talking about the commandments. And you know how Moses had the original commandments, and then Jesus came and he updated them. He got the 10 Commandments.
No, Jesus met Moses, gave him the 10 Commandments on stone. Jesus wrote them with his own hand. Like, Jesus literally
I
gave
thought there was like
No, I'm going to tell you what happened. And then Moses walks down, after being up there talking to God, he walks down the mountain, and he comes down and he sees all the Israelites who he just led out of Egypt, across the Red Sea and everything. They saw that happen. They see all this stuff happening. There's a fire cloud following them at night, and and it's just to guide them. They follow whatever. they're seeing all these miracles happen, but yet when Moses comes down, they're worshiping this gold statue. Moses gets mad and he throws the 10 Commandments down and they break. So he has to go back up and get this. They're the same 10 Commandments, but
He has to go back to the
get
mountain.
new ones. Yeah, because he got mad, and because he got mad, Moses got punished for getting mad like that. And I want to say he wasn't allowed into the. I can't remember if this was the reason, but he wasn't allowed into the Promised Land, which was where he was taking the Israelites. And Moses ended up dying. Oh, he wasn't allowed because he struck a rock. They needed water or whatever, so he struck this rock with a stick, and I don't know what happened, but he struck it and he got in trouble for it, and he wasn't allowed.
Was he not supposed to? Did he know he wasn't supposed to?
Yeah.
Just like Adam and Eve with the tree. But no, I thought the commandments were like updated somehow.
It's the same
Like they,
thing.
like. I don't know. I just remember my history teacher, which I don't know what religion he was, but I remember he was telling me this year, last semester, he was telling me that he told us the 10 Commandments, and he was like, a lot of you guys break that every day.
Oh yeah, there's like double, like each one is like we break every single one of them almost every day.
I think he said that's why like Jesus came here, is to tell us that it's okay to sin. Well, it's not okay, but like it happens. Like it's.
Yeah,
Because even he sinned.
It's our nature to sin. But
Jesus sinned, right?
Huh?
Didn't Jesus sin? He questioned God.
No, Jesus never sinned.
What about when he said, God, why have you forsaken me?
He was on the cross and he had all this sin on him because he was taking all the sins from all the people when he died. God had to look away from him and he said, my Father, why have you done this or whatever? So God had to turn his head on Jesus or whatever because there was so much sin. He never committed a sin. No, because if he did, then he wouldn't be God. He would be just like us.
I don't understand. It's like a loop in my head. I just can't wrap my hand around it. Is that like, that was God. That was God in human form.
That's what I'm saying. It's another one of those things where we can't do that. It's the Trinity. God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit.
Yeah. That's like me being like, I mean, I guess. Because like, we question ourselves sometimes. Maybe he's questioning himself. I don't know. But yeah.
You know, like, I know that Jesus was like the physical form. The Holy Spirit is the spiritual form. It's the one that's in our heart. And God is the, like, he's the one who created
Maker,
everything.
creator.
That's just how it be.
How it be, how it do. I kind of find it weird in the Bible how it says, like, he was the only God. I mean, you can, like, I can take that in two ways. Like, either he's just saying, like, yeah, I'm the only God, like, being casual. Or you can kind of take it as him, like, trying to hide that there's other gods.
Then
But
he
like,
would be sinning by lying, which means this whole Bible is wrong.
yeah.
If Jesus had committed one sin, then everything is wrong. So that's how it is. There is only one God, that's what he's saying.
Also, aliens, I feel like that would be mentioned in the Bible.
Yeah.
I feel like you'd be like, yeah, watch out, by the way, there's, like, some other life out there. I also got border. You guys weren't cutting it for me.
Yeah, I
But if
don't
the universe is as big as they say it is or something, maybe there is other, like, the exact same solar system with other humans. Do you believe in, like, the multi-universe? Like, say today when you woke up, say there's a different universe for, like, waking up a minute later, 10 seconds later, 11 seconds later.
There's a different universe. I believe there was a different possible outcome.
Like, there's a
that
different
could have
you
happened.
that does different things.
There was things that could have happened that didn't. I don't believe there's another universe.
I also don't believe in the people who say, I believe in, I'm a Christian, but, like, the religions that are, like, saying we had a past life or something,
Yeah, it's like
and we just don't remember, like,
I think Hindu, like, you're not allowed to kill cows. Like beef, you're not allowed to eat beef. Cows, like, roam the streets. I don't know if they still do, but in history, I learned this. Because they believe cows were people at one point, I think is what it is.
I've eaten steak before. Philly cheesesteak like a couple months ago.
I love beef. I love it.
I was talking to Aiden about this the other day. I can't really eat meats. I don't like textures of meats. I don't like the I like the taste of them. I just in my mouth chewing it. I don't know, it's weird to me. Like the Philly cheesesteak I had, I didn't hate it. It was just like the weird textures in my mouth. My body just didn't like it.
To take beef, chicken, turkey, ham, bacon.
I've never really had turkey.
Everything. I want to just put it all in one thing.
Chris gave me this it was kind of like a burger bun, but it really wasn't. It was just a big thick bun, and it was it had ham and cheese on it. It was like Swiss cheese, but I ate it. It wasn't bad. I probably could have ate it.
See, turkey. I don't like turkey on Thanksgiving because it can be really dry. I like turkey that you put on sandwiches.
Do you not eat turkey on Thanksgiving?
I do, but I just put I pour gravy on it.
Huh.
I love gravy too. Drink gravy like it's Red Bull. And that's winning 12-0.
How many times has Bryce struck out?
Oh, I can't wait to read that stat. Bryce Harper, where you at, dude? No, it's not letting. He struck out once. He's 0 for 2 with a walk, a strikeout, and 1 left on base. So he's had 3 at bats. Struck out, or he got out twice and walked once.
How did he get out another time?
Struck
on
out,
base?
Grounded
No,
out.
on base.
He left on
Oh.
base. Left on base means there was somebody on base when you were at bat and you got out. Where are we at?
About 47.
47.
We'll probably still talk about something.
Well, not once did we mention that this is April 10th.
Yeah.
Regardless of when this will go out, it's April 10th.
It'll probably go out tomorrow.
Well, you still have 7 to put out.
Oh, yeah.
What was 7? I don't even remember what we said. We talked about
No.
now. I think
It
that
was
was when we started off by opening these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a week and a half ago. We took a break. But sometimes I feel like it's good to take a break because we took a break on after the first one we took a break. But I mean, let's just have more memories and more things to talk about. But yeah, today's April 10th, the 1 month of Lights Out.
Yeah, it's been 1 month.
Lots changed.
1 month, 8 videos.
It's been a slow.
Technically-
It feels like it's been a slow month.
Yeah, because I was working at Priority when we started this.
Yeah.
Which is weird because I feel like I've been at Aquilute forever. It's only been a week today. Been a week today. Started last Wednesday. Going good.
I feel like it's because we have things to look forward to. I'm looking forward to my AirPods, and we're looking forward to Avengers.
See, I got.
Lion King came out with a full trailer. They showed Mufasa.
Your music?
They showed at the end they showed them singing Hakuna Matata.
Are you serious?
Yep. And the animals
watch
talking.
this, yeah.
That's the only animal movement with their mouth that they show. But they show Scar tell Mufasa, or what's it? Simba. He's run away, never come back. And they also show the stampede in the alleyway for a split second. And they show him running away from hyenas.
Jesus, I want to watch it so bad right now. When is it coming
CGI
out?
looks good. I think June 10th, something like that.
It's
Gotta
2
wait a
months
few
away.
months. Yeah.
June isn't that far away.
As long as it's just a live action of the cartoon,
If it's the same
it'll be
thing.
fine. Oh, they also show the time jump of Simba aging. They show that when they're waving their tails and singing Hakuna Matata.
Really?
They show that.
God, man, I want to go watch it right now. On that note.
Bye. Forgot how to do the outro. Is there anything else?
I feel like this music helped. It was pretty good. I liked it.
It was pretty good, even though we were talking basically the whole time.
Yeah, at one point I forgot we were on the podcast. I was sitting there talking. I forgot we were in here talking to a mic. But
It's weird.
yeah, I guess I don't think we really did much else today.
Probably just be dry content from now on.
Yeah, today was an average day. Wasn't
Yeah.
much going on.
On that note, it's time to turn lights out.
Lights out.